Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Zemo the Dad DPS, and we're back again with another episode of The Good, the Scrap, and the Script. Now, this video has been filmed multiple times, and unfortunately, due to program errors and me just screwing it up, I couldn't bring it to you until now. But we are at the stage where it is going to work, and hopefully we get to see what's going to happen with this weapon. Now, before we get into it, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. You've heard of the Big Bang. Now it's time for the Long Bang. So, this weapon is a quadruple ammo capacity, bullets explode for area damage, VATS critical meter fills 15% faster, 50 cal. 50 cals are amazing guns, they have massive ammo capacity as is, and they do an intense amount of damage with their crazy fire rate. Overall, a pretty much standard and amazing gun. Combine that with the quad, this thing has 999 bullets to spew out before you need to reload, and the damage is pretty decent. Now obviously this is not going to top the damage charts against something like the Bloodied Weapon or an Aristocrats, but at the same time the sustained fire is going to allow you to just keep going for that much longer and not worry about reloading. And if you're anything like me, you reload every 5 seconds, so even having a massive ammo capacity on certain guns, it can sometimes be an issue. But because this has such a huge thing, I just keep my finger away from the reload button. I literally just keep my hand off it when I'm using this, so it is a fantastic gun and you're gonna get to see how well it does. Now, with any explosive weapon, I like to gather up a large group of enemies and just mow them down. So what we're gonna do here is run through and just see how many ghouls we can get at the one point, and just beat the living daylights out of them, hopefully destroying their entire universe. You know, nothing overly dramatic. And we'll just gather them all up, and then we're gonna go to the doorway. Right, come on you crumb bums. Bad ghouls. As you can see, I can just go ba-da-da-da-da-da, and they're all dead. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. And they're dead. It's just got massive sustained fire. Now, obviously, I've only used around 56 rounds, which in itself is not even anywhere near the full capacity of the regular clip. And the gun itself just does massive damage on just about any enemy right off the bat. Quad is just so good because of the sustained fire, and I can just keep going against enemies that are slightly tougher. This one is taking some pummeling, but I think it's because the bookshelf that's around it is stopping it from dying. And as you can see, I don't need to do much, I just keep going and going and going. And I'm still not through the first clip. So, as I said, this is a type of gun that you just don't bother reloading. And against normal enemies, you are not really getting the full benefit out of it. This weapon is best utilised against bigger targets, where, you know, you might need to reload, or against fights where you are continually getting barraged by enemies. So, events like, what's it called? Radiation Rumble. The Guided Meditation, and the last one is just on the tip of my tongue. The one at the fort that I forget the name of. Yeah, you know the one I mean. It's Waves of Scorched. These kind of events, this is a perfect weapon for, because a lot of enemies come in, and if you think of the amount of times that you'll be reloading and you'll miss like a legendary mob or something like that, this kind of reduces that chance. And you can just keep going and going and going. And you've seen that I've killed so many enemies so far, and I'm not even halfway through the clip yet. It's just a lot of bullets in a small package. I say a small package is a massive gun, but you know what I mean. It's a case of you just don't need to reload. You don't even need to think about it. You just keep your hand away from that button for the most part, and it will do its job for you. It's just one of those guns that you don't need to think about. You just point, shoot, and make your enemies dead. Can't ask more than that. Now, as with most of these videos, I'm not going to go too in-depth into the build. You've got it here, you can see it. If you have any questions about it, leave them down in the comments. The build is incredibly simple. It's basically just a regular heavy build, so yeah, let's move on from that. Now, the gods tell tales of a man who's about 12 foot tall, bright green, and like sweet corn. His name is the Jolly Green Giant. Or as I know him, Jeff. Hey Jeff. You seem to be having a little bit of trouble there. Oh, I'll just keep going. Yep. He kinda looked bugged, but I'll be honest, we only used about 100 bullets on him. And he just floats away. And now he just looks like a shopping cart in a ditch. Rip Jeff. Gun does well though. Alright, Queenie time. And unlike usual, I'm just gonna go in for the gut. I mean, we've got these Mirelurk Kings wandering around. I'm not scared in the freaking slightest because this weapon is an absolute tank. And I will just be able to shoot at shit forever. And we can just basically blast the Queen into hell. And we can just get away. And as I said, you can just keep blasting her and blasting her and blasting her, and anything else that comes near me. I mean, everything is getting bullets to the face. You get some bullets. You get some bullets. You get some bullets. Everybody gets bullets. Alright, that happened. Either way, killed him dead. So, the question remains, how does the infinite murder machine work for daily ops? Well, today is Blood Eagles, and it turns them into freshly smoked pate. They get completely minced by this thing. You get around 4 to 16 ammo, so far that I've seen. And against human enemies, you just, yeah, you can murder them with absolutely no effort. It is, as I said, an infinite murder machine. So, depending on the day, you could get your ammo back. Other days, I think, maybe not. Robots or super mutants, it might not be as effective, but it's definitely going to kill them. It's just ammo efficiency, yeah, you might end up losing ammo. But as I said before, the ammo's relatively easy to make, especially if you go down the ultracite route and make basically 600 a pop, and that is very much without Ammo Factory completely maxed out, so there is even a greater chance for more ammo than that, and you will find that this is just a very efficient gun. Don't get me wrong, it could be far better damage if you went to the other effects, like, as I said earlier, Aristocrats or Bloodied or even Anti-Armor, but it gets the job done and you don't need to reload. So for all you people that hate reloading, best gun in the game. So that was today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. And let's thank our YouTube members, which are Twice Buds, Golty, Wyatt Blackburn, Wallers, me, Dealfin Gaming, Colin G, Garrett McKnight, Brian RMC, Peg McKnight, Metal Doom, Matasbo, Dragon God Slayer X, Devilman Games, Marcus Carrasco, Scott S, and Bubba Doodle Mom. A big thanks to all of you for your support. It is infinitely appreciated, and if you'd like to join them and become a YouTube member, click the join link down below. And so yeah, today's video. I think this weapon's fantastic. Now, the main downside of it is it spits ammo out like it's going out of fashion. But at the same time, that's not a bad thing. It is going to be doing a lot of hits, a lot of DPS, and I think that you should get one for definite. Don't get me wrong, it's not the most powerful variation of this weapon, but it is going to allow you to have sustained fire, and you will never, ever, ever need to reload it during a common garden fight. Maybe against the boss, but not against just a random enemy. But yeah, with that, we'll catch you all next time in the Wasteland.